Good morning, class. Welcome to grade 4 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? So we have learned about factors. Today let's learn about multiples. So what are multiples? Multiples of a given number can be obtained by multiplying the given number with numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Like in this example, you can see the multiplication table or the times table of 4 here. And the number 4 is multiplied by numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And the product you get here, these are called the multiples. And if you are doing 4 into 2 equal to 8, this 8 is a multiple of both this 4 and 2. Let's see one more example. Here you can see the multiplication table of 6. Here 6 is multiplied by numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and you get the multiples 6, 12, 18, 24 etc. Now let's have a look at the multiples of 4 and 6 once again. Here we have the multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16 and so on. Here you have the multiples of 6 like 6, 12, 18, 24 and so on. And here, do you notice some numbers or multiples are common to both this 4 and 6? The multiples such as 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, etc. are common multiples to both this 4 and 6. These multiples are common to both this 4 and 6. So, we can say these are the common multiples. And which are the common multiples? The common multiples are 12, 24, 36, 48 and so on. So how do you define a common multiple? A number is said to be a common multiple of 2 or more numbers if it is a multiple of each of the given number. Let's have a look at the common multiples of 4 and 6 once again. We have the common multiples here, and which is the lowest or the least among the common multiples? You see, it is the number 12 here. So you can say 12 is the least common multiple or lowest common multiple of 4 and 6. I hope you are clear with the concepts of multiples and least common multiple. Now let's see one example question from your textbook. So you have a question. During the summer months, one ice cream vendor visits Maria's neighborhood every 3 days and another ice cream vendor visits her neighborhood every 6 days. If both the vendors visited Maria's neighborhood today, then which is the next day when the two vendors will visit together? So, what is mentioned in the question? There are two ice cream vendors. The first vendor will be visiting on every 3rd day. And the second vendor visits on every 6th day. So, do you notice the first vendor is actually visiting on days which are multiples of 3. So, he visits on the 3rd day. If he visited today, he will be visiting the next time on the 3rd day from today. Then on the 6th day from today. Then on the 9th day from today and so on. Every 3rd day. Similarly, the second vendor visits every 6th day. Like if he visited today, next time he will be visiting on the 6th day from today. And then after the 6th day, he will be visiting on the 12th day from today and then on the 18th day from today and so on. So, the days are actually multiples of 3 and 6. And what is asked in the question? So, in the question it is given, if both the vendors visited together today, which will be the next day they will be visiting together. So, if they visited today, the closest day from today that they will visit together will be the least common multiple of 3 and 6, right? So, let's find out what is the least common multiple of 3 and 6. So, let's see the common multiples of 3 and 6. The common multiples are 6, 12, 18 and so on. Let's see the least common multiple or the lowest common multiple. Which is it? the least common multiple or LCM of 3 and 6 is equal to 6. So, LCM is 6. That means the vendors will visit together after 6 days from today. So, if they visited today, the 6th day from today, that is the day they are going to visit together the next time. So, I hope this question is clear to you. Now, let's do an activity. In page number 73, Raghav and Kunal are playing with marbles. The number of marbles with Raghav is a multiple of 3, 5 and 15, but not a multiple of 10 or 30. The number of marbles with Kunal is the lowest multiple of 43. If Raghav shares one marble with Kunal, both will have equal number of marbles. How many marbles does each of them have? So you can do this as an activity. Try to find out the number of marbles that each one of them has. So pause the video, finish this activity and come back. Hope you are done with this. Now let's discuss this question. So what is mentioned in the question? Raghav and Kunal have some marbles with them, and the number of marbles that Raghav has is a multiple of 3, 5 and 15, but not a multiple of 10 or 30. And the number of marbles that Kunal has is the lowest multiple of 43. Which is the lowest multiple of 43? It is 43 ones, or 43 into 1 is equal to 43. So 43 is the number of marbles that Kunal has. And it is mentioned, if Raghav shares one marble with Kunal, both will have equal number of marbles. We don't know what is the number of marbles that Raghav has, but it is said if he shares one with Kunal, then both will have the same number of marbles. So, what is the number of marbles that Kunal has when Raghav gives one to him? So, when Kunal gets one marble from Raghav, the number of marbles with Kunal will be equal to 43 plus 1, 44. And it is mentioned at that point both will have the same number of marbles. So at this point, after sharing one marble with Kunal, both Raghav and Kunal will have 44 marbles each with them. So we can find what is the number of marbles that Raghav had in the beginning. He shared one to Kunal. So now the number of marbles that he has is the number of marbles that he had in the beginning minus 1. So right now Raghav has 44 marbles with him. This is after giving 1 to Kunal. So what if he hadn't given 1 to Kunal? He would have had this 44 plus 1 equal to 45 marbles with him. So what is the number of marbles that each of them had in the beginning? Raghav had 45 marbles with him and Kunal had 43 marbles with him. And when Raghav shared one with Kunal, both of them gets 44 marbles each. So I hope you are clear with this question. Now children, you can go through the topics multiples, common multiples and least common multiple in page number 71 and 72 and also 73 of your textbook. So please go through the topics once again and then move on to exercise 5.4. You have to complete the questions, question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can do this exercise in your notebook. Once you are done with that, please to take a picture and send us through Teams. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.